2023 is just around the corner, and I know for many of you it will soon be time to consider a move. With the volume of homes continually being so low, it will be important for you as a seller to leverage that short supply of home so you can sell your property for top dollar. Likewise, when you're in the market to make a purchase, it will equally be important for you to understand where demand in the market is going so you can prepare yourself for the competition you'll end up facing. In this video, I want to go over what I predict will be the 3 hottest community areas in Chicago and what makes those areas so popular. Please be sure to subscribe so you can catch the neighborhood open house videos on these areas that will be similar to the other neighborhood open house videos that you've seen on this channel. We're going to focus on a few factors that helped us determine the top 3 hottest neighborhoods in Chicago for 2023. The first 2 categories are population density and its trend, and then employment statistics and median income. As a real estate professional, I like to look at these 2 factors first because they're good indicators of housing demand in the area. Population and density and growth speak to an increasing demand for property in the area, and then employment statistics and median income is going to help us determine how much people are willing to pay for properties in those areas. We'll also look at property value appreciation and trend so we can see how things have changed for the area, most recently in terms of market activity. And finally, we'll look at what attractions there are in those neighborhoods, which will give us a great base for our future property marketing efforts. Remember, never sell anything you don't believe in, and likewise, never buy something you don't believe in. If this is not a property you can be excited about, what's the point? And if you're not excited about it, do a little bit of research so you can help others get excited about purchasing your property at the very least. In starting our search, we looked to the most recent U.S. Census, the 2020 census. This informed us of the most population-dense community areas in Chicago. In no particular order, they are the Loop, the Near North Side, Lakeview, Albany Park, Edgewater, and Rogers Park. Then we looked to the Chicago Metropolitan Agency for Planning and InfoSpark's data that gave us information on population and the real estate market respectively. Based on all those factors, we determined that the hottest community areas in Chicago for 2023 will be the Loop, the Near North Side, and Lakeview in that order. First, we'll cover the Loop and the Near North Side due to their close proximity. The Loop is Chicago Community Area 32 of 77. It has experienced a population growth of 44.4% over the last 10 years. Most people in this area are making over $100,000 and have a median age of 32.6. Most are renting and working professional jobs in the Loop, with about a quarter of the population working outside of the city. The median home price of property in the Loop is $372,000 as of November of 2022. That price increased 14.4% from November of 2020, but the average market time between those 2 years is about the same. This is good for sellers because it shows that the demand for these homes is staying the same while the price is increasing. Right next to the Loop is the Near North Side, which is Community Area 8 of 77. It has a population of 105,000 and has experienced a population growth of 31.1% over the last 10 years. Most people in this area are making over $100,000 annually and have a median age of 34.7. They are also mostly working professional jobs and work in the Loop, with some working outside of Chicago. The median home prices in the Near North Side is higher at $425,000 as of November of 2022. The average market time for a home here as of last month is 117 days. There's been an increase in the median home price since November of 2020 of a mere 1.8%, with the market time for a home then being 127 days. This is good news for sellers, as there's been a slight increase in the median home price of homes selling here, but the market time for these homes has lowered, showing that the market gets enough action so that the price of homes can increase while staying on the market even a shorter amount of time. If you're looking to move out of the Loop or the Near North Side, you are likely a young professional with a few years under their belt now looking to make more space for themselves and the growing family that they might have on the horizon. Best option for you is to look to the suburbs that are easily accessible by a metro line. You've made great memories in the city, and having access to the city when you want it via metro line is a great way to keep that part of your life alive while accommodating the growth that you experience in other areas of your life. These towns also have great access to nice restaurants and places to grab a cocktail just like in the city. And they also have some smaller festivals that are more family friendly for your growing family. If you are looking to move into this area, you're likely the next generation of young professional or even an older professional that is looking to purchase investment property to rent out or to keep as an Airbnb for the option to access it for a bigger weekend event in the city. These community areas have great access to highways and the CTA alike, making it easy to visit family and commute to work. Furthermore, those who live in this area have access to Chicago's best clubs, bars, lounges, restaurants, as well as Chicago's museums, stadiums, festivals, and parades. The Loop is in many ways the heart of Chicago, pumping people, traffic, and commodities in and out of the city. The architecture here shows that each building has a deep-rooted history about its development and its impact on the city, from the champagne bottle-shaped carbide and carbon building to the recently built Trump Tower. The near north side sits closely, enveloping major attractions like the Magnificent Mile and Navy Pier. It is just enough out of the way of the hustle and bustle of downtown to offer an escape from the city, and the lakeshore views of Lake Michigan from its many condos is certainly something to aspire for. Our third community area is Lakeview. This is community area 6-77 and the home of the Cubs, Wrigley Field, and DePaul University, to name a few. Naturally, it is a population-dense area. With all the college students and sports fans around, there's almost always reason to celebrate. Lakeview has a population of 103,000 and experiences smaller but still significant population growth over the last 10 years of 9.2%. Median income here is lower at $91,000 and change, but most people are making over $75,000 annually, and the median age here is also lower at 31.5. Most people here, in similar fashion, are working professional jobs in the Loop or outside of the city. Those moving into this neighborhood are likely already familiar enough to be excited about it. Lakeview can be an exciting place to live with some of the biggest events in town happening here. Whether you are looking to go out with some close friends, looking to bar hop for Halloween with others in costume, looking to catch a Cubs game, look no further than Lakeview. The culture and demographic of this area makes it a prime location for those looking for a property that they can make an investment out of, as they'll have regular access to a healthy population of college students and sports fans looking for a place to stay for the whole year or just for a weekend at an Airbnb. Also, there's a ton to be made off of parking accommodations for Cubs fans moving to the area on game day. Those moving out of this neighborhood are likely looking for a quieter place to live that is less dependent on the actions of the local sports franchise. If you live in Lakeview, you're likely working in the Loop or outside of the city, suggesting that you are used to a longer commute by train or car. Again, a good place to move is a suburb that has easy access to a metro line that can get you back to Chicago for work or for fun, depending on what you may need. In conclusion, if you're in these areas and looking to move out of Chicago, the odds are in your favor. With the low amount of homes available on the market, you have the opportunity to leverage your home for higher sale price to accommodate an ever-growing population in these areas that are hungry to pay top dollar for a place that is close to their work and accommodating to their younger lifestyle. This translates to a healthy trade up to a nearby suburb that will still provide you great access to the city if you want it, but give you enough space to accommodate your growing family and desire for a quieter suburban life. On the other hand, if you're looking to move into the city, these areas are ripe for consideration. Their high population growth and density suggests an ever-growing demand for real estate here. You are likely going to see great growth and equity here with whatever property you choose to purchase. Furthermore, as those moving out of the area are likely to be older and busy with their own obligations such as a growing family, there is an opportunity to find a property in these areas that is not in prime condition, but being sold at a prime price point for your wallet. This makes for a great investment property opportunity, whether you're going to be living there or whether you decide to rent all or a portion of it out. No matter what the scenario may be, whether you are selling, buying, or renting, please give us a call and we'll happily show you what is possible. Again, check the links below for a customized search of these areas for you and to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook so you can keep up to date with all our neighborhood open houses where we'll go over these areas in detail. For now, Happy New Year from me and the KRLG team. Thanks so much to all my subscribers, and I look forward to showing you the rest of Chicago next year. Take care and bye.